Get NBA League Pass and watch the excitement of the new season wherever you want. You'll get live NBA games on your TV, computer, tablet, and phone. Watch the incredible action anywhere. Check out a free trial of NBA League Pass October 28th to November 4th. For more information, call 855-NBA-LPLP, contact your service provider, or go to NBA.com/League Pass.
All right, come on, it's game time. Let's do this. Here we go. Here we go.
Here they come.
This is going to be good.
Watch out for the crossover. Look at that handle.
That's what I'm talking about.
He wants to the right, close and left. Take him down.
Open up!
Watch your back. Watch your back.
Setting him up. He's going to spin.
Woo! Time out. Time out.
Nobody panic.
What do you got, baby? Gotta go. Gotta go. I can't watch this.
5, 4, 3,
2.
Take the action with you. NBA League Pass live games wherever you are.
NBA fans, NBA League Pass is your ticket to all of this season's action.
Fires a long one. He's done it again.
Every exciting matchup.
Puts it in.
Every incredible shot. Every big moment. Every game live and on demand in HD quality on every type of device. Wherever you are, whenever you want. NBA League Pass has you covered. Sign up today.
His fans in tow. Folks, I'm telling you, it was like the Pied Piper watching this man make his way to our broadcast position here. And LeVar, thanks for joining us.
Hey, it's a pleasure, man, to see both you guys up here, because you guys in my era when you were doing the coaching and stuff. It's the real deal, baby. It's the real deal.
First of all, congratulations on your family's success.
Thank you very much.
Some of the bluster aside, it's quite an accomplishment to see that you have 3 young boys who have each done well in school, accomplished basketball players, and one of them in the professional ranks right now. What do you see as what's kept your guys and what's kept your oldest son on the track to where he's gotten to this point?
Well, we had a goal since he was a baby. Like I said, all my boys want to make the NBA. They built different. They're going for that ultimate goal to be the best players in the world. Mm-hmm. So no matter how good they are, how bad they are, they don't stop working.
You know, 4 months ago we were here, the Pac-12 tournament. I can't imagine what these last 4 months, once we got done with the NCAA, the workouts, and then you positioning yourself where you wanted him to be drafted, the trip to Brooklyn, that whole thing. Share with us a little bit your emotions and what that journey's been like the last 4 months.
The emotions the last 4 months, like I said, they're not too high on the fact that I got 2 more boys to do the same thing with. So it's just like, say you're in a river and you're on a bank. I got Lonzo across the water, but 2 of them left. Mm-hmm. I ain't going to be happy till all 3 of them over here.
Right. Well, if all they have to do is play the way
Lonzo.
Yeah, exactly. Play the way Lonzo's played. Listen to you, they'll be all right.
Yes.
Hey, what'd you think of Lonzo's first half? Had a couple of points, 4 rebounds.
It rolls just like he's been doing this all his life. Mm-hmm. Get everybody else involved, man. As long as you're in front, it's good. Mm-hmm. He's making everybody pass the ball, so it don't matter about him missing and doing all that. As long as he got everybody happy, that's all it's about, because now that pass is going to be infectious.
Right.
So everybody going to make that extra pass into the right pass. You don't come in here just trying to launch the ball up. That ain't what he does. But he going to make sure he gets his W.
Right.
That's all I'm looking at.
Since joining the Lakers, since going through practice for Summer League now, how have things, if at all, changed? The dynamic with you and him, is you guys still talking as much as you used to? Is it a little less? Is he more with the team? What's that like?
Actually, we stay the same. I don't talk to him every day. He's growing to a man.
Right.
When you grow into a man, you're not going to talk to your kid every day. You got a job to do. But I put him in the right position where he can be led by Magic. Ain't no longer about dad. I got you as far as I can take you.
You speak with Magic much?
Yeah, nah. I ain't supposed to. Okay. Magic and Lonzo got to have a relationship that's so good. They're the ones playing. I'm just out here having a good time.
Preach. Okay.
Well, those 3 guys that he's going to be listening to, Magic, Rob Pelinka, and Luke Walton, that's a pretty good trio right there.
That's the best trio in the world. You can't go wrong when you have 3 right ones. As you can tell, I got 3 ball boys.
Are they making the playoffs this year?
Guaranteed. They're going to make the playoffs. I don't see how they couldn't. Now, once you play fast, that's how Golden State is playing fast. Mm-hmm. Now, Lakers are back. You got to have somebody get rid of that ball early. So now you can make these guys, instead of 15-point scorers, 30-point scorers. Guys who score 2 score 10 now. Now they get the rebound, everybody running. It ain't about Lonzo, it's about the Lakers. Okay. We're going to handle it.
They're still in the Western Conference. If they
I
do
don't
that,
care if we was
they
in the
do that,
Northwest
they
and
got their work
Southwestern.
cut out
We
for 'em.
coming.
All right, we'll see.
Hey, you got to be in the best conference to be the best.
Did I miss the Rookie of the Year prediction
Rookie of
from
the
you?
Year, it's already done deal. I got the trophy already.
You spoke that into existence,
Hey,
too.
Rookie of the Year. How could he not be?
Excuse me for asking. All right. LeVar Ball. And there's the oldest son shooting his shot.
Yes.
And 2 more to come.
2 more to come, baby. We coming.
Thanks, LeVar.
All right, I appreciate you guys. You guys are great,
In your
man.
face, all over the place. We're online 24/7. 24/7. You're listening to the hottest internet station.
Hey, Lonzo, Joe Busher said that you might have been frustrated tonight just not hitting shots, but what did you make of your first game, your debut here?
Tough game. Didn't get the job done. Bounce back tomorrow.
But what did you see on the floor just from the kind of looks that you were getting and the kind of flow the offense was coming in?
I like the looks. A lot of them was open. I just missed some shots.
You haven't played a lot of basketball 5-on-5. How did you feel physically out there?
I felt all right. Obviously, I didn't feel good enough. We didn't win.
So just considering the amount of Lakers fans and such, or is it just the nature of losing itself that frustrates you tonight?
I just hate losing.
What do you make of Brandon Ingram out there, his vocal leadership here and him out there?
Yeah, Brandon's a great leader, great player. You know, he's not even 100%, and he did what he did today. So, I look forward to playing with him in the future.
Your dad kind of assessed your efforts tonight. He says, you know what, it's better to start at the bottom than at the top, and you can work your way up.
Yeah, only way I can go now is up. That's probably be the worst game I have all week. So hopefully, I keep getting better.
You looked a little bit reluctant to shoot the ball in the paint when you got some drives. What do you think was the reason behind that?
Defense was collapsing. The people I was kicking it to was open. That's just how I play.
Anything to a debut? Obviously not nerves, but just kind of your first game out.
I just missed shots. Yeah, we lost the game. Can't do nothing about it now.
What were you trying to get in terms of just leading the flow overall within the offense and moving the ball, getting it up court quickly? How did that play out for you tonight?
Yeah, like I said, I was always play to win. Obviously, we didn't get that done tonight. Ran a few plays well, executed a few times, but we could have did a lot better. Just making sure he's all right. At the end of the day, it's just summer league for him, so we need him healthy for a regular season.
How was kind of his spirits afterwards?
He's always positive. He stays up. He was cramping up. He'll be okay.
Lonzo, what did you feel like defensively? What were you looking to do on that end of the floor, and how do you think you did?
It's just a lot different from UCLA. It's a lot more screens. Just got to learn how to fight over them.
In terms of chemistry, it's obviously hard to build when you're just starting out. Did you notice, guys, were they ready for your passes and pushing it out to the wing? It's something you got to get used to?
Yeah, definitely. Just got to, that comes with playing. This is our first time playing 5-on-5 together, so, we're only going to get better. That's positive.
Thomas Bryant, too, when you play with all the heart out there.
I love Thomas. As you can see, he brings energy every time he plays, and his attitude is, perfect.
What was it like having the whole family out here watching the debut?
It's nice to have him around. I'm sorry for the performance I put on for him, but I'll do better tomorrow.
Lonzo, even with your shot not falling, you've had a good number of assists, rebounds. What's just kind of your mindset in finding other ways to get back?
Just bounce back. I could have got in the middle a lot more, but they were sagging a lot. It's just on me. I missed a lot of shots. It's my fault.
Your first game as a Laker and as an NBA player, did it feel any different when you got out there?
It didn't feel no different. I love the fans. They gave us a warm welcome. Like I said, unfortunately we couldn't get a win for them, but we'll bounce back tomorrow.
What do you expect tomorrow night, Lonzo, with Boston coming in? What are you looking for in that game?
They're going to come to win. We're going to come to win. I didn't play that great today, so, tomorrow we'll definitely be looking forward to it.
Do you like that fact that you get to get right back out after a tough game?
Yeah, that's always can help. Refresh your mind a little bit, get this one off of you, and just bounce back.
What was that energy like when you started the game, though, when you started off with that alley-oop pass to Brandon?
It's a perfect play. It was an easy pass. He caught it. It's a good way to start the game. But like I said, we lost the game. We can't do nothing about it now.
In your face, all over the place. We're online 24/7. 24/7. You're listening to the hottest internet station.
And it looked like it was a cramp. What can you tell us about how you're feeling?
Oh, it was just a cramp. Just stretched it out a little bit. I was ready to get back to play, but I looked over to the sideline and saw Magic told me I can't get back out there. So just go back to the leadership factor and just try to push the guys to show that they can still win.
Yeah, Magic got up and was visibly kind of gave him the, it's not happening look. And you caught that?
Yeah, I caught that. I kind of figured it out when I got up and tried to walk a little bit. I wanted to play, but I understand.
What was going through your mind when it happened?
Nothing. I just knew it was a cramp. Nothing to do with my ankle, nothing to do with many things. So I knew I just wanted to get right back up and play.
All right, so it was a really efficient night for you, 9 for 16 from the field. You made your free throws. How do you feel about the progress you made, even from the All-Star break to now, and how that translated in your opener here?
I just think 2 months, a month and a half can do a lot of things. Just want to continue to work the same pace I've been working to get even better than I was tonight, especially on the defensive end. I know I missed a couple coverages tonight that could have turned the game out a little bit better. But I think as these months go by, I'm just continuing to get better, and I just won't stay complacent.
Does it feel noticeably easier this year?
Well, we're playing against guys that just came out of college,
right.
And there's nothing compared to the league. So when you come out here, you probably expect to play like this. So it was a no-brainer for me.
How did you feel leading the team today?
I felt great. I felt like I got back to my ways today. Got back to where I played in youth basketball, Duke basketball. So it's fun. It was fun, being a player coach today and just being out there with those guys.
Zoo was joking around saying maybe you talk too much now on the court.
Just a little bit. I just want to get a little bit more out of him. I know what he's capable of, and just want to see him go in there and dominate the basketball, and of course on the defensive end too.
Brandon, you know all the expectations that come with the number 2 pick. You had it last year, and I think you played all right, right? 12 points, 40% shooting. What do you think of Lonzo, considering all the circumstances and his tough shooting night tonight?
It's going to be better. I think just coming in, first game, a little jitters. Just coming in this game, he's going to be a lot better. We know what he can do. We know how he can affect the game. So you go back with a guy, just let film, come back here, and just put the work in. We're all here for him. We're all behind him. So he's going to be better next game.
And how do you help him as a guy who's kind of gone through this? How do you help him have that game?
Just tell him to keep going. It's a process, but just do what you can do. Control what you can control. And we're going to be behind you the whole time. So I think it's all about being vocal, try to be a leader on the basketball floor, and just being vocal.
He seemed incredibly frustrated with the loss when he talked to us. Does that kind of give you guys a sense of how competitive this guy is?
Of course. When you come in here, we all had a winning attitude coming into this game, and I think that's why it's so much fun playing with these guys right now. Everyone came in, they wanted to win, they wanted to compete. They competed every single day in practice, and we just want to transfer over to the game. We know that's the first game. We got our first game on our belt, and I expect to see a lot more from the guys.
What do you think of Thomas Bryant tonight?
Oh, it's incredible. A lot of energy under the basket, whether it was rebounding the basketball, being physical with other bigs. He did an incredible job tonight. We have to match his energy every time he steps on the basketball floor.
How much weight have you put on this summer?
I'm not sure. I told myself I wasn't going to weigh myself to the end of the summer, but I've been in the weight room faithfully. I've been eating, and I don't think it's all about what it looks on the outside. I feel stronger, so I feel fine.
Do you think that you
in your face, all over the place? We're online 24/7. 24/7. You're listening to the hottest internet station.
Radio Hall of Fame Basketball. The first NBA radio for all the fans around the world. Radio Hall of Fame Basketball. We talk about NBA. We talk about passion. We are your radio.
We used to play with his brothers. Either hit a long three-pointer from half court or dunk. And the culture is winning. Pass the ball around.
Right.
They lost by 3 or 4 points playing his worst game ever.
Right.
So if he's just so right, they win.
What is it about him for him not to be discouraged?
He ain't gonna be discouraged. It's the worst you can do. You can't go up. Right. And you still keep your team in the game playing the worst game ever.
Yeah.
That's what I like about this right here. He took the shots, they didn't go in. But he took them. That's what I got to see at the end of the game. Are you going to take them big shots? But he's willing to take the losing with him, so he's going to blame the losing on him. He's supposed to make those shots, but he didn't. Oh, well. But it's better for him to start at the bottom than have all this success at the top, and now you're going to expect it the whole season. He's going to grow.
What do you think the atmosphere cheers?
Hey, I'm going to show you what he did, dude. Look how many Laker fans out here.
Yeah.
Change the culture. Yeah. That's what it's about. It ain't about him being a superstar. It's about him changing the culture. Instead of going to the movies, everybody coming to watch the Lakers and big ball.
We're online 24/7. 24/7. You're listening to the hottest internet station.
Guy that your boss, Magic Johnson, says is the new face of the franchise. What have you learned about Lonzo since we started working with him?
He's great, and he's what we were hoping he was going to be as far as he gets everyone the ball. He just makes the simple pass, whether it's, a 3-on-3 or scrimmaging at the practice facility. The way he plays is contagious, and that's really exciting. Now, as far as being the face, we're all really excited about him. He's 19 years old.
Right.
We're going to be patient. We all think he's going to be great, but it's something that in the NBA it's going to take some time. It's going to be a process, but we're thrilled that he's part of our young core going forward.
You've got Magic making all his pronouncements. You've got, of course, Lonzo's dad, LeVar, making all his pronouncements. I joked that you, of all people, might be the best equipped to deal with someone whose father says a lot of things that make headlines, because you know from your own father.
Are you going at Big Bill right now, Rachel?
First of all, you know how I feel about your dad.
Yeah,
I would never go at him. My point is that you are familiar with the paradigm, right?
I am, and I'm familiar with people not liking me or judging me because of my father, and what he has said about former players. When I was a rookie, Shaq, Kobe, Karl Malone, they literally had a bidding contest to see whose personal rookie I was going to be, because they wanted to make life hell for me. But once they got to know me, we were great.
Right.
And I think it's going to be the same with Zoe. He's the guys on the team and him are already joking around. They're starting to get to know each other, and I don't think it's going to be that big of an issue.
Byron, do you have any concerns about that?
No, not really. I think Luke is right. This kid brings his own game, and the thing that I love about him when I watch him on TV is he's a very humble young man.
Yeah.
Doesn't say a whole lot. He lets his game do the talking. And I love watching him on the court when he played at UCLA. The fact that, like Luke said, he gets everybody the ball. He's not so much worried about his own stats. He's worried about wins.
Right.
And that's something that we need here in Los Angeles. And I think not only for Luke and the whole coaching staff and the city of Los Angeles, they should be very excited about having Lonzo Ball here, because this guy is a game-changer type player. He's a true point guard, but if he has to score, we know he can do that as well.
Well, they're going to see a lot of him if they're excited about him, because I don't know, Ramona Shelburne has a story out today saying that LeVar really assured Magic and Rob Pelinka that he would take a step back once Lonzo was drafted. Now we hear news this week there's going to be a Ball family reality show. What was the Lakers feel on that?
That's their thing, right? So Zoe's been great. We've had optional workouts every day. So he's the one that we're obviously we're concerned with. We want to develop, and his dad has been great. He hasn't been around. He's let us,
So that's actually happened.
So it's happened for sure. And even though they're optional workouts, Zoe has been at every single one. He's coming in early, getting his weightlifting in. He hurt his leg a little bit, so he was getting his treatment in, staying after doing his shots. So whatever they do when they leave the court, this is the NBA. All players can do that stuff. And like Coach said, he's a guy that lets his playing do the talking,
right.
And we love that, because he'll answer every question you have, but they're short answers, and then he just goes out there and he plays basketball, and he plays the way that we want to play, which is a free-flowing style of game, unselfish, not concerned with how many points he's scoring, but concerned with whether his team is winning or losing.
Now, his dad did say on draft night that you guys were going to win playoff games this year. You tempered that back and said, I'll just take a few summer league games. Yeah. Byron, is it maybe the truth in the middle? Is Luke not giving himself enough credit? You think this regular season is going to go okay for him?
Well, I told Luke when I first sat down here, I said, Luke, this is going to be an exciting year for you. You're going to have a lot of fun. He's got some of the right pieces in place. There's no doubt about that. But I love what Luke said. Mr. Ball, I hear what you're saying. You're gigging up your son. That's all great and dandy. But give him some time. Let this kid develop. Let him come here in Summer League, get to know his teammates, win some games in Summer League, get that confidence up, go to training camp, go to preseason, then the regular season starts. So I like what Luke did as far as tapering down. Hey, don't get your expectations up too high right now, everybody. Let's just give this guy a chance to grow. And once he grows, we know he's going to be a fantastic basketball player.
Well, I'm going to give you the middle, though. I think you're going to do more than win a few Summer League games. What do you like about this team as you head into the regular season?
Well, it's a good group as far as they want to get better. They're hungry to get better. We've had, 8-9 guys in every single day since May 15th. And they want to play 3-on-3. They're asking if we can get other players in so they can start playing 5-on-5. They come in at 8:30 in the morning which I know as a former player, I wasn't showing up at our
And
practice
you're talking,
site.
by the way, this is a former coach of this former player. Did we see him at 8:30 in the morning?
Not at 8:30. Not unless you came down to San Diego, California, and you wanted to grab breakfast and some coffee. So these players are hungry. They're tired of losing, and we feel really, really happy about the group that we have going forward right now. We think Brooke Lopez is going to be big for us. A big problem. It's tough to win NBA games unless you have a go-to guy at the end. It's just so much of a game comes down to those final 3 or 4 minutes, and we feel with Brooke, it's somebody we can throw the ball down to in the post, and he can go get us a bucket when we need to. Brandon Ingram has
That's what I was
been.
going to ask you. So has he been part of that 2 months of workouts?
Yeah, he's been really good. He's coming off a sprained ankle, so he practiced for the first time yesterday.
Okay.
But he looks really good, and his confidence is growing. He's actually being a vocal leader out there. He was talking trash in practice yesterday, which I love.
What you want to hear?
Brandon Ingram was talking trash yesterday. So I think you should expect to see some nice growth out of him from last year to this year, which is natural. You're 19, you're young, you come in, you don't want to say too much, you don't want to do too much. Then you get that year under your belt, you feel more confident. He's been lifting, every day, sometimes twice a day.
Oh, okay.
And now you can see it just the way he carries himself right now. So I'm excited to watch it.
That's got to be very good news for Lakers fans.
In your face, all over the place. We're online 24/7. 24/7. You're listening to the hottest internet station.